Honolulu, we're gonna go to Waikiki, we're gonna travel around, like we're gonna see the sights. By the way, that is not a hickey, guys. I was like, what are you doing? Today, I've pretty much put into play to cancel all of that. Let's live life, travel. Ooh, ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I guess we can kind of call this one a little bit of a vlog and like less informative. I feel like my head is still wrapping around it. So for about 3 months now, I've been officially married. Whoa! Yay me! We have always kind of like had our hearts set on somewhere tropical, like Bali or Tahiti. The big one that I really wanted to do was what was it? Yeah, I was obviously really excited about it because I can't remember the name. Yeah, the Maldives and or the Maldives, however you pronounce it. Basically, we were always kind of like set on somewhere tropical, and we're like, oh my god, we really want to do Hawaii. And ever since last year, we've just been like, Hawaii. Like, we're gonna go to Honolulu, we're gonna go to Waikiki, we're gonna travel around, like we're gonna see the sights. By the way, that is not a hickey, guys. I don't even know what that is, but I get like really weird like red marks, like if I'm not wearing makeup, like on my neck. See? I just touched my neck and it like breaks out in hives. Like, yay, go me. I have like the dream skin life, I swear to god. Package deal, and it was like 6 grand for both of us for like 5 nights, including flights and accommodation. I was like, oh my god, like that's the cheapest I've seen it. It's not as cheap as you'd think traveling from Australia to the States or anywhere like in that sort of like general area. So I was like, oh, that's so cheap. Someone mentioned to me, why don't you book like an Airbnb? Because I was like, that's cheap, but the closer you got to the water in Waikiki, the more expensive it got, but also the more run down the hotel was or the accommodation. So I took this person's advice. There was like pretty much like most of the accommodation that I was already looking at. Not only was it like a fraction of the, like it was like a way cheaper option, more incentives were thrown in. Also, because they were individually like, you know, being rented out, they were also updated. So a couple of the pretty like well-known high-rises that were on like right on the Waikiki strip were super expensive but convenient, for really run down and non-renovated, and weren't going to get renovated anytime soon due to the high traffic of tourism. I literally cannot believe I found this place that was like cheaper, cleaner looking, close in location, and like it was renovated, like, and had a king size bed, because a lot of the accommodations had only like double size, and Jamie's like 6'3" and he's like sleeps like this. You right there, babe? Yeah, no problem. I'll be all good. I'll sleep fine, babe. Yeah, don't worry about little old me. I was like super stoked. I like booked it all in for like 4K. 9 nights accommodation. So it was like 10 days total, 9 nights accommodation. And then we got the good accommodation, the flights, the shuttle, like to and from the airport. Like everything was so cheap. It was like 4 grand for both of us. So it was like 2 grand each for basically 10 days in Hawaii. That's pretty good for from what I've seen. I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, I love it when my phone runs out of storage and I've got to delete shit off my phone to continue filming. Love that for me. And I'm not even straight right now. That's gonna have to do. That's the best we can deal with right now. All booked in, and for like months, I'm super excited about it. I'm like planning like day trip. You're gonna teach me how to surf, babe, like for the millionth time. I'm gonna give this a red hot crack. Well, we might as well do it in Hawaii. We're gonna do the Stairway to Heaven, go to the hinterland. We're gonna go see where Jurassic Park was filmed. We're gonna do so much stuff. We're gonna try out like all this stuff. I was so damn excited. Like literally this trip was like booked, like it's booked for like a month away. And not only would it be our honeymoon, we're gonna fall on our 7-year like anniversary as a couple sort of thing. So it was kind of special as it was. Today I've pretty much put into play to cancel all of that. Yeah. First, with this whole coronavirus outbreak, I know a lot of people have gone into hysterics, but me and my partner have kind of like stayed chill the whole time. It looks like my camera has been moving around because it has, because my iPhone storage just keeps like bolting out. Like, why do we pay so much in iCloud fees? Like $1.50 per month is an absolute rip-off. I don't care what you say, if it doesn't actually store your stuff properly and allow you to have the extra room on your iPhone. Because last time I checked, I thought that's what it was for, unless I'm like using it wrong or something. I probably am. So basically, like, that has scared him. So it's like COVID-19, it's pandemic, which means it's airborne, which means it's not safe to travel in like really tight-knit groups of people, large groups of people, or in close proximity of people. That's a lot. We have decided to email our Airbnb host. There has been a policy change on the site. Like, if we are forced to cancel our travel plans due to government rules or whatever, like, statement, they're offering any customers a full refund. So we're waiting to hear back from the airlines to see if we can get our money back for that, or at least a credit to put towards a future holiday. Yeah, at this stage we are cancelling our honeymoon, which is really kind of sad, but I know that we'll get there one day. Instead, we have Jamie, so cute. He like wrote up this like little list with a whiteboard marker on our kitchen cupboards. I was like, what are you doing, boy? But then he was like, no, don't worry, it rubs off. And I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you writing on the kitchen cupboard? Oh my God. Wipes off, like wipe, you know, a whiteboard marker. Like, he's written up like a full list of all the places that we've talked about traveling to in Australia and outside of Australia this and next year, because we were like, this is our year of travel, ooh, ooh, and like be jet setters and shit. We are like so not jet setters when we travel. We're like in our tracky dacks with like Ugg boots and we look like hobos. Isn't that like the best part about traveling, is that you look like a homeless person and it's completely acceptable because everyone else around you is dressed like a homeless person, because everyone just wants to be comfortable in an airplane. Back to the story. So he's written up this list on our kitchen cupboards, and we wrote it in like list of order of where we think we will go in order, if that makes sense. And so number one on the list was our friend Ty and Amy's. We went down and saw them for like a couple of days. So that was like on our list, because we're like, we never get to see them because they live like 6 hours away, and we're like, let's do it. So we booked that in. We went and visited them last weekend, had the best weekend ever. Second down was Hawaii, because that was meant to be booked in next month. So we decided to do the next couple of things down the list, and the next two things were either Western Australia, which we were like, we were always going to go four-wheel driving across from one side of the country to the other, because I'm like, damn, I'm excited about that. There's like so many places we want to go to see there. The other place was the Great Barrier Reef. Lots of things to do in both sides of the country. Those are our two like options that we're considering right now. I'm not even like upset. If we get some of our money back from Hawaii, I'm kind of excited to travel our own backyard in Australia than I am to go overseas to another foreign country. I don't know why, I'm like so excited now. Road trip! Like, it just could be so great for us, and like I feel like we bond together better as a couple when we are road tripping or camp swagging it, whatever the case may be. Yeah, like I'm really excited. You guys know what you think about the situation. Is this virus affecting you and your travel plans in your country? Did you have to cancel your honeymoon for a specific reason? If so, what did you end up doing for your honeymoon instead? We really want to make the most out of this situation, and like, even if we just go as like our 7-year anniversary sort of like travel trip, and then push the honeymoon to a later date. And down in the box below, let me know what you guys ended up doing.